It is Monday, January 20th, 2025. It is Martin Luther King Day. Um, and I don't know, something else might be going on, but I'm not paying attention. I refuse to watch that. Um, or anything about that. And I think it, it feels like, well, it hasn't fallen apart yet, but we haven't had the first day of executive orders and pardons completed yet. So I think there's going to be a lot to react to, and I don't want to react prematurely to anything or get bogged down in the bullshit of his stupid speeches or what he was wearing or who was there and who wasn't. Although I will say, I think, speaking of people who weren't there, Karen Pence and Michelle Obama have shown more backbone than any other Democratic leader. Um, yeah. Oh. But, we have, let's see if the promises of day one and what executive actions come out and what pardons come down. One of his executive actions is to end birthright citizenship, which I assume won't be retroactive, but, and I'm old, so I hope it doesn't affect me because that's how I'm a citizen um, of this country. Uh, so yeah, so we'll see if if I have to, you know, record from Canada from now on. One doesn't know for sure. Um, and it's the I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying not to get mired down in all of the rest of this crap, but he basically said at some rally yesterday, or the day before, talking about Elon Musk and how good he is at the computers. Like, Trump has zero idea what the digital age is, what's involved in the digital age, and he talks about computers as if they're a single monolithic thing, and not computer technology. That this in our phones is computer technology. But he's talking about Elon Musk and the computers and those great vote counting computers. Basically saying, and then we won Pennsylvania because of Elon's vote counting computers. That pretty much says we cheated. Um, which is, I do believe that there was fuckery in those swing states. Anybody that used Starlink and the Musk technology, I think that there was some, you know, nefariousness happening. Too many ballots cast with only voting for the president. There's just, and we didn't do anything. We didn't challenge anything. Um, Much to our own detriment. So, I guess, I guess we kind of get what we deserve. It's certainly, the 70 plus million of us that didn't vote for this feel pretty shafted, not only by the outcome, but by the people we did vote for, who just don't seem to be standing up for us yet. Uh, we know that we've lost the media. Trump now has TikTok, Amazon, Facebook, Threads, Instagram, and Twitter. So that's a lot of information. And his stupid Truth Social thing, piece of shit. I wonder how long that'll continue. Um, yeah, and we've got a court system that we can work through, but eventually that's going to fall apart too. So I don't know who's coming to save us. I do know though that we can no longer say this is not who we are. We can no longer say no one is above the law. This really is what's coming. Over 70 million people voted for it. They might say they didn't want whatever it is he's doing, or they don't like him or the way he talks, or they can say whatever they want about not agreeing with everything he does. But if you cast that ballot with his name on it, you're getting what you asked for, um, in all of its terribleness. And maybe something good will happen. Who knows? Um, but we know enough about him to know that that was a dangerous vote. And all the people who sat on their hands and stayed home and just couldn't bring themselves uh, to vote for a smart, capable woman can go fuck themselves. This one's on you. Um, so the rest of us that did get off our couches and vote for her, um, yeah, might have a little tough time um, wrapping our heads around this. And I don't believe that there's any reason for anyone to play nice anymore. I'm not interested in you Trump voters. I'm not interested in you non-voters. I'm interested in people who want to bring positivity. I don't, I just don't. I keep your drama, and if you're going to be outraged, make sure it's outraged for something important. Um, we have energy we need to save. So anyway, this is not exactly a pep talk, uh, but just an acknowledgement that it's going to be a bumpy ride, and we all got to make sure we're doing the best for ourselves so that we can try to protect the rest of us. I don't know how, but we'll see what happens.